Hey everyone, Tony Chips here from Chiappetta Shoes. This is Workshop Live. Today we are looking at an A6 foot type, custom orthotic 2-week checkup. Left side is happy, a little bit of hip pain over the last year and a half. Main problem is traditional plantar fasciitis on the right side, approximately about a year. We're verging on the chronic side of things. We have a custom orthotic, one of our standard 4-layer inserts, 5mm thickness, medium wall height, EVA, polyurethane, sole flex, and cork. With this situation, we've had it for 2 weeks, and left side feels happy. Left side really hasn't been an issue. On the right side, plantar fasciitis has felt like it's actually gotten a little worse. Mornings are starting off totally fine, but with activity, we're getting pain at the medial base of the heel, around the bottom to the outside, and a little bit around the back. Nothing up the Achilles at all. And with the orthotic, it doesn't feel bad, but it's just she's noticing this more. So what she mentioned to me was that she has had better luck with Birkenstock Zermatt slippers. She feels like she's getting the most relief out of her Zermatt slippers. And what the big thing Birkenstock offers is they have a nice medial arch, but there's a lot of longitudinal support down the middle section of the foot, as well as there's a cuboid bar, or kind of a lateral bar, elevating pressure on the outside distal part of the heel as well as the cuboid bone. So right before the fifth metatarsal base. And what we're going to do today is we're going to be a little aggressive on what we're offering. I'm using a 65 durometer JMS J cork, it's called. It's a cork and nylon combination. We're going to add a Birkenstock style modification structure to this insert. Now, we're going to do a lateral cuboid bar on the outside, and we're going to do a longitudinal bar, arch bar, as well as a met pad combo. Now I'm using 2 different materials. We're really hitting 3 different areas, and I'm using 2 different materials to make that happen. On the arch bar and met pad, we're going to use a 65 durometer cork material, and then on the cuboid bar, that's 3mm, and then on the cuboid bar, we're doing 6mm. I'm going with a 45 durometer EVA, and I'm going a little bit thicker and softer on the cuboid bar, because I really want to push up on that outside part of the heel. This customer is an A6 foot type, okay? So an A6 foot type is a good medium high arch and a fair amount of rigidity in the bone structure, both in the rear foot and the forefoot. Out of the A foot types, these are the least rigid, but still in comparison to all the other types of feet in the world, they are on the more rigid side of things. Okay, so we have a little art class with Tony today. Okay, so if you look at the orthotic, we have a met pad, an arch bar, and a lateral heel bar, cuboid bar. With this setup, we're going to let this glue sit for a couple minutes. And Pete, you got some glue? You can get glue pop? Yeah, I'm good. We're good. We're going to get the glue set up. Thank you, Pete. We're going to take a little break and then get this applied. There's a few finishing notes that I want you guys to see when we're doing this, because we have 2 different elevations, thicknesses of material that we're going to work with here. Placement of a met pad is always super important, not to get it too far back or too far forward. So I'll talk about that in the finishing process. And the glue, everything up. and we'll take it from there. All right, be right back. All right, so we're back. This is Workshop Live. We have an A6 foot type. Lefty is happy, righty is not. Long-term plantar fasciitis, verging on chronic. Haven't had an MRI, so we're not 100% sure. Medial base pain emanates around the back and side of the heel, increases with activity. Cortisone shots have not worked. The solution that we're looking for is a mechanical offloading of the entire heel bone and relieving a lot of the tension from the plantar fascia. We have an A6 foot type, so with this type of foot, we have cavus and rigid. What we're doing is we're starting with 2 weeks starting point. We've got a good custom orthotic, but not doing enough. So we're loading up the we're loading up the longitudinal arch the metatarsal pad and the lateral cuboid bar is what we're doing today. With this, has really had a negative impact on her lifestyle. She's not able to walk comfortably for much distance at all. She's even uncomfortable going to the grocery store. So, you know, we really want to give her the tools to get her going and being more active. We have this applied. I'm going to go pound it and then grind it. We're going to take it to the grinder. All right. Okay, so here, A6 foot type, loading up longitudinal arch bar, metatarsal pad, cuboid bar. We need to offload the heel pressure in the plantar fasciitis by increasing pressure in these areas. We have a 3mm JMS 65 durometer cork. We have a 45 durometer EVA at the cuboid bar. These two things should be good. We were going with firmer cork, but on a good starting point, 3mm, to push up naturally, it's firm, so it's going to really elevate that pressure down the whole middle section of the foot. The left side is happy, but typically in these cases, we want both sides to match up nicely. Now, with this, we're shooting about 25 to 50% relief in about a week to 2 weeks, okay? We're not going to get 100% because it's probably a long-term chronic type tendonitis, but we should have a good setup here. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you always have a great day. If you have any questions on orthotics, check us out, chiapettashoes.com/appointments. Ciao.